What is up, guys? So today I thought I would just do a sit down video and kind of talk to you guys. I am going to be starting my second year in college in like a month, in like 3 weeks. And I just wanted to share with you guys some regrets and slash mistakes. I don't really want to call them mistakes. Just things that I wish I would have changed or done differently throughout my time as a freshman regarding fitness and nutrition. And then I'm going to talk about just some common mistakes that I've seen other girls make that I thought would also be helpful to address. And shout out to my friends Morgan and JoJo for helping me with that, because I asked them what they regretted or wish they knew before they went to college. So anyway, let's get right into it. The first thing that I regret, and I guess this isn't really just my freshman year, but this is sort of just in fitness and nutrition in general, is restricting. When I first started out, I thought clean eating was the way to go, and obviously clean eating is very healthy, and if you can do it and you enjoy it, then go for it. But for me, that I felt like that was the only way that I was going to get the body I wanted. As cliche as it sounds, everything in moderation really doesn't hurt. You don't have to restrict yourself in order to lose weight. The second thing is not giving my body enough time and a surplus or a cut. First things first, I kind of regret thinking that I needed to be in a cut or surplus or maintenance, or I needed to like justify what type of regimen I was doing. It's totally okay to just live your life and, eat healthier for a few weeks because you have a vacation coming up, you want to shed 2-3 pounds. But when it comes to actually cutting and bulking, your body needs time to adjust and to make improvements. I used to like fluctuate, and I would be in a bulk for like 2 weeks, and then I would feel like I was putting on weight, or I just wouldn't feel good about it, and I would start cutting. And then a week into my cut, I would be like, you know what, well, I feel like I don't have enough muscle, I'm gonna go back into a surplus. So just thinking that, one, that I always needed to say if I was in a cut, maintenance, or surplus, and then also not giving my body enough time. Right now, I'm sort of in a maintenance surplus, not really categorizing it, but it is more toward a bulk. And as much as I do want to cut, and I know that my body needs time to build muscle. So, just remind yourself, it takes time to adjust, it takes time to see improvements, and there are no quick fixes. Number 3, this is something that was very recent. I sort of regret not reverse dieting after my prep. And I don't want to say I regret it. Like, I am okay with the weight that I am now and with how I look now. But what annoys me, or is kind of frustrating for me, is my last reverse diet I did with my coach, and I got up to almost 3,000 calories. I was eating 320 grams of carbs. Basically, I was eating more than I eat now, but I looked better. Now, everything has their pros and cons. I might not look as good now, but I also haven't been tracking for 2-3 months, which can be very, stress relieving. But at the same time, if I did reverse diet and maybe, dial in my nutrition a little bit better, I could be eating more and, be a little bit happier with my body. But, again, this is not to say that I am unhappy with my decisions, or I'm unhappy with how I look. These are just things that could have been tweaked, or maybe that I'll tweak next time around. Just different things like that. And if you don't do like a strict reverse diet and count your macros and all that stuff, the fact that I didn't give my metabolism enough time to adjust, which is why I did gain a lot of weight fast. I gained 15 pounds from the day that I stopped my prep to now, and it's been 3 months. So it's about 5 pounds a month, which really isn't bad. It's a little over a pound a week. But like I said, a lot of the weight I gained was fat. and I probably could have made it muscle if I, like I said, dialed in my nutrition a little bit more. Next thing is doing exercises because I saw them on Instagram. So probably most of you don't know, but I now work at the gym on campus. And, you know, through the training, I learned that some of the exercises that a lot of the known or well-known fitness girls on Instagram do are not good. Like, for instance, the hip abductor machine. A lot of girls on Instagram will like hold the machine in front of them and like lift their butt off the seat. You don't want to do that. If you do see it on Instagram, might want to research it a little bit. And yeah, just because somebody's doing an exercise on Instagram does not mean that it's the best for you, especially if you're a beginner. A lot of the times, like, they're just wacky exercises. Next is going to extremes with my training, and I don't mean that in like a extreme way, but by that I mean I never let myself progress or slowly adjust to a program. Like, for instance, I wanted to lean toward powerlifting, and instead of, you know, kind of just adding in the powerlifting movements here and there, I like jumped right into a powerlifting program, and then I didn't give my body enough time to adjust. And when it was going through those adjustments, I kind of backed out of it because I was like, nah, like, don't want to do the powerlifting program right now. And now I'm just kind of incorporating like the powerlifting movement. I do squats, I do squats twice a week just because that's what I'm used to, but I only do bench and deadlifts once a week, whereas a powerlifting program will probably have you doing it twice a week. Now I'm starting to ease my way into it, but yeah, don't just assume that because you want to pick up fitness, you can suddenly go to the gym 5 times a week. Like, you need to give yourself, your body time to adjust, and also mentally just time to adjust, and, you know, getting that discipline of going to the gym 5 times a week or whatever it may be. Another instance of where I would kind of go a little bit overboard with my training is if I were going on a cut, I wouldn't, you know, gradually go into it. I sort of try and do too much at once, I guess would be the way to put it. So I would just, you know, jump on cardio like 5 times a week instead of doing like, okay, let's start with 2 times a week, and then, you know, once I stop losing weight from there, I can go to 3 times a week. So that was the 5 things that I came up with for what I wanted, what I wish I did differently or known or whatever. And then common mistakes I've seen, especially in freshman college girls, are low calorie diets. You know, everybody has this connotation of the freshman 15, and pretty much the reason why you gain freshman 15 is going to be the alcohol consumption. A lot of girls will just have salads or their smoothies, or they won't even eat. You know, being on your own and having that adjustment from having your mom like make you lunch or make you dinner or make you those vegetables or, you know, those healthy options, you're suddenly going to dining hall food, and you don't want to gain weight, you want to eat clean, and you basically end up not eating. So just remember, you do need to eat. Remember to get your meals in, and don't think that you need to be on a low calorie diet just to lose weight. Like I've said, like, I've eaten way more than I am right now, and I've looked better, and I've weighed less on those calories rather than where my body's at now. The next thing is consuming your calories in alcohol. A lot of the time I hear girls being like, oh, well, I didn't really eat a lot today because I'm drinking tonight, and that's so many calories, and, you know, I don't want to gain weight. Alcohol is literally worse for you than carbs are. It is not natural in your body. We do not have alcohol in our body. We do not digest alcohol like the same way that our body would carbs, because our body can digest carbs well. And the alcohol slows down your metabolism. Carbs don't slow down your metabolism, like all of that sort of thing. Just don't, especially if you are not trying to gain weight, why would you consume your calories from like the worst thing possible? But yeah, obviously if you're going to drink you can do it in moderation. You can splurge every once in a while. Same thing with food. But yeah, just try to make sure that you're consuming your calories from food and that all your calories aren't coming from excessive amounts of alcohol. Last thing is nothing but cardio. I know obviously it's very common, whether you're a freshman in college or not, that cardio is the way to lose weight. You're gonna burn off those calories from alcohol, those calories from that burger you ate. First off, if you have more muscle on your body, you can burn more calories, which means you can eat more or you can drink more. Bottom line, live your freshman year. Don't restrict, don't go overboard. You know, learn what really is going to be healthy for your body or what's going to be most beneficial to your body. I want to live. I don't want to be tracking macros every day of my life. I don't want to be prepping. You know, I don't want to be going to any extremes. I want to be having the college experience, but I also want to, you know, still have that aspect of fitness and nutrition in my life. And yeah, so once again, thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a great day. Make sure to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one.